What's happening, boxing? What's happening, YouTube? Amp about that boxing. Man, this card just keeps stacking up better, man. I'm telling you, this year in boxing is going to be good. We got an unexpected gem. We got Rolando Romero versus Isaac Pitbull Cruz. Esau Pitbull Cruz. This is going to be on the undercard of the Zoo versus Keith Thurman fight, which I am updating that there is no title on the line for that fight. I did post it in a comment on the video that I did discover there's going to be a catch weight, and there is no belt on the line for this bout. But anyway, back to this bout. Probably one of the most I want to see fights that I never really thought about. I mean, I did think about it in a way, but I never did because I didn't think Pitbull was going to move up yet. But I mean, in my mind, I think I did kind of throw that around like, dang, both of these boys are some bangers, and Tank fought both of them, but then Rolly moved up, so that whole thing just went to the curb. But now we have the possibility of this happening, and not only is it a possibility, the deal has been signed. Ryan Garcia is left standing as Sonny said in Goodfellas. He's left standing with his dick in his hand.
Listen, I want somebody good, and I mean very good, to plant that gun. I don't want my brother coming out of that toilet with just his dick in his hands, all right?
He was so busy trying to act like he was the man. He let Floyd whisper this ish into his ear. Oh, nah, you don't want to fight Devin. For whatever reason. But it basically just took Ryan's chances of doing anything off the table. For now. Anyway, now we got Isaac Pitbull Cruz versus Rolando Romero. Two bangers. These are two bangers. Because no matter what nobody say, Rolly was not doing bad up until he got caught in that Tank Davis fight. He said exactly what happened. He got caught slipping. And Tank is a master power puncher, along with so many other talents that he has that I wish he would display a little bit fucking more. But anyway, back to this fight. I think this is going to be probably one of the most exciting fights. This is going to be hard because I'm hearing Jerron Boots Ennis is supposed to be on this card. This is going to be an exciting ass card. Got to pay for this card. Got to see how much this is going to be. They need to start advertising this on my Amazon account. They need to start advertising it. I haven't seen it yet. Also on PBC, I haven't seen any updates on the site. It just says like going to update the upcoming events or the schedule. So I haven't seen any of this updated on PBC, but PBC posted this on their social media. So these fights are legit, and Rolly posted this, and Rolly don't usually cap when he say he actually is going to fight somebody and the deal is done. He don't cap like that. That's one thing I gotta say about him. When he says he's gonna do something, Rolly does not cap. I like Rolly. Y'all be thinking, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I talk ish about Rolly. Like, Rolly did get gifted that victory over the old man. He didn't earn that belt, but that wouldn't make Rolly no less my dude, because he already had put in that work with Tank Davis. But people before that, you know, he doesn't have a great resume, but he does have the abilities, and he's a man. I'm telling you, Mayagra, bro. He's the modern day Mayagra, bro. He's that guy that just talk the most ish, and sometimes he'll beat you, and sometimes he'll get beaten, but he never gives up the game. That's why I mess with Rolly. Boxing needs Rolly. This fight with him and Esau Cruz is gonna be crazy. To me, this is crazy. Now I hear a lot of people saying, Esau gonna knock Rolly out, you know, in this amount of time. But let me tell you something. Rolly Romero at 140 pounds is so natural. Rolly looks big. Rolly look like he might be squeezing the 140. Nah, he just, I'm saying he's a good 140 pounder, the size. He has fought there. His gifted belt fight. But what I'm trying to say is Rolando Romero is at 140. He's only had one fight, so Isaac Pitbull Cruz, this will be his first fight at 140. He's moving up to 140 and challenging for this belt. Manny Pacquiao made this possible by making this deal with his fighter pretty much instant. Like he knew this is a platform that's launching right now. We can't do nothing but jump on this. Win or lose, this is a win. Now, I don't know how many other fighters Manny Pacquiao has in his stable, but he's definitely trying to hook Isaac Pitbull Cruz up with some knowledge and showing that he has some faith in his abilities. All right, because they done babied him a little bit, like most fighters, but it's time for him to come up out that bag. And he did go against Tank, and like I said, he is one of Tank's toughest opponents, if not the toughest opponent that Tank faced, in my opinion, so far. Like literally, that's the toughest opponent that he faced. Tank said, hell no, he didn't want no rematch. That's why it didn't happen. All right, y'all gotta realize Tank has a lot going on. His coach just got home. Bless Calvin Ford, man. Give y'all ups to his family. He just getting home. And his situation ain't all the way done yet. So, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, all I gotta say is this. This is probably going to be one of the hottest cards of this entire year in boxing. I can't wait to see who else is on this card. I can't wait to see who else is on it. It's probably going to be some monster fights on here that we have no idea is going to happen. But this Rolando Romero versus Isaac Pitbull Cruz, don't sleep on this fight. This is going to be a good fight. And while people are talking about Rolly getting knocked out, Isaac Pitbull Cruz has never felt hands. Like Tank hit him, and that dude is tough. So Rolly really going to have to be more precise with his punches. He's going to have to be accurate. This guy's steady coming forward. Rolly's a forward fighter too. So like I said, with the bombs and haymakers involved, somebody's getting knocked out. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Somebody's getting knocked out though. And about that boxing, like, subscribe, smash them likes. Subscribe. Quit bullshitting. Subscribe. Hit the buttons. It's not hard. Take your hand off your phone trying to text your woman, trying to cake, and hit them buttons. Let me know what y'all think. Hit me in the message box. Let me know what y'all think about this fight. I'm glad for Rolly. Ryan gets what he deserved for capping this whole entire time. All he been doing is capping. This dude caps more than he fights. His last performance looked horrible on his part. Like I said, I only give him ups for fighting somebody that his team actually wanted him to lose to. They was trying to do a Bob Arum with Teofimo Lopez. They wanted him to lose that fight. They trying to do the same thing that they did to Teofimo versus Lomachenko. They wanted him to lose that fight. They was setting him up to lose. And he came out victorious. So I can't do nothing but honor that. So let's check this fight out, man. Y'all gotta be there, man. I'm paying for it already. Just the stuff I'm seeing on the card already, I'm paying for this fight. On Amazon Prime. They could take it off my Amazon card. That's what it is. Anyway, man, and about that boxing. Y'all let me know who y'all think gonna win this. Your opinion is your opinion. My opinion is that I believe that Rolando Romero actually will beat Pitbull Cruz. I just think he will. That's just me. I think Rolly gonna shock people. He been getting a lot of ish talked about him since he faced the old man that was throwing all them bombs, and now that old man is a champion too. So let's see what it do. Big shout out to boxing. Big shout out to these fighters. Big ups to the subscribers. Loving all of y'all, man. I'm out. Y'all know I'm bullshitting. Look, man, this is going to be a good fight. I really can't call it. Isaac Pitbull Cruz literally could knock out Rolando Romero as well. It's possible. And I'm just going to tell you why I'm saying this. It's because I haven't seen Rolly training. He just be talking. I mean, he got enough time being that it's January still. He got enough time to get in shape. But this is the man that said boxing is easy. Pitbull Cruz has a 68% knockout ratio. And he has 25 fights. 2 losses, 1 draw. Okay? Now, we go and Rolando Romero's percent is higher. I believe Rolly's at like 70%. But Rolly ain't fought in a while. He ain't been active. You see what I'm saying? Rolly coming off a gifted victory. Y'all holla at me. So I'm not counting Pitbull out. I was just fucking with y'all. That's why I said what I said. I said I'm out like I was out. I was not out. This is a 50-50 fight. I just believe that Rolly Romero's power is bigger than Isaac Cruz's power. If he gets in that gym and he works his ass off, and the real Rolly Romero shows up, the Romero that was there to fight Gervonta Tank Davis but got caught slipping shows up, and it was bound to happen that whole entire match. He don't have the skill set to match no Gervonta Tank Davis. But we're talking about Isaac Pitbull Cruz, a come forward fighter who takes hits. He's got a good shell, I'm not going to say shell, my bad. He's got good defense, but he stands behind. He fights a lot like Mike Tyson. Let's just be what it is. He fights a lot like Mike Tyson. So his defense is decent. It's gotten better. But he hasn't fought anybody that good since Tank. And y'all got to recognize boxing is a business. So he's not going to fight anybody, as good as Tank again right off the bat. Now he has to, convince his fans that he's still that guy. He has to convince himself that he's still that guy. So he has to go fight and clean up some people. But one thing I will say is that Isaac Pitbull Cruz will go after a challenge. Now I see why he turned down the Shakur Stevens fight. Don't nobody want to see him run around the ring as short and little as he is, trying to chase Shakur down the whole time, Shakur just binging away and running from him. Shakur would not engage with this guy. I'm just telling y'all. I'm not here to cap. Y'all know damn well that's what that fight'll be. That's why Tank ain't take the fight with Shakur. That's why his trainer, Calvin Ford, that's why they said that they didn't want to put their man in that position of nobody. That's a boo fight. Boo! How Ricky Harris said, boo, motherfucker. That's a boo fight. Rest in paradise to Ricky Harris. That Ricky Harris was a bad mother. I love him as a comedian. If y'all ain't never checked him out, check him out, man. He's the guy that's in, if you go check out some old ass Snoop Dogg videos, he's the guy that's playing Snoop Dad in the Gin and Juice video and ish like that. Go check that out, man. I'm telling you, Ricky Harris, I loved him, man. He was married to Free, I believe her name was. No, not Free. My bad. The Barnes chick. The one Dr. Dre had hit, man. Not to bring up no old ish, but Dr. Dre had hit this chick or whatever, you know, because of some questions she asked at an interview. Some old school shit. I'm over here talking some old school shit. I just remember this. I was young, but I just remember this shit happening. You know what I mean? I'm a big hip hop fan, always have been. So anyway, let's get back to it. This fight is the fight. Make sure y'all show up. Get the pay-per-view. Don't be those people that's on here trying to talk about some shit that you watched in a 3-minute highlight. We know highlights suck. I'm gonna do a whole video about that, and I want y'all to tell me how y'all feel about highlights. I'm telling you, it's probably gonna be my next video. That's how bad I feel about it. I hate highlights. And people that watch them and try to judge fighters off of highlights, get the hell out. Get the hell out. Y'all don't belong here. Go watch the whole fight. Highlights are so trash now. The ones that are edited are one-sided, but 95% of them are just skip throughs. Holla at me. They just skip throughs. Something set to change the time, skip the time every so much of an interval. It just automatically does it. That's not a real highlight. A real highlight, somebody used to take the time out to cut the highlight video. Tell me if y'all remember that. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna get out of here, man. I just wanted to say that I'm loving this card so far, man. Big ups to Al Heyman, PBC, Amazon Prime. Y'all know I mess with y'all. Anyway, y'all all up in my pockets on credit and stuff. Y'all know I mess with y'all. So, man, it's good to see that these fights are going to be made. These fights seem fast. Shout out to Manny Pacquiao for being Isaac Pitbull Cruz's manager and everything that have to do with him. That's just so dope to me. Shout out to Pitbull Cruz, man. May he win this fight. I have no idea who's gonna win this fight. I'm just telling y'all. I really don't. I'm trying to go. I really want to say Rolly gonna win this fight, though. I don't know. It's something that's telling me Rolly gonna win this fight, man. Rolly, get in that gym and train, man. Don't let me down. Don't show up at this fight on no bullshit. Cause I've been seeing you high on shrooms and all kind of edibles and all whatever you high on. I ain't seeing enough footage of you in the gym. All right. So anyway, shout out to Rolando Romero, man. Keep talking that ish, bro. We need you in boxing. Don't leave. All right, man. And about that boxing, man. I'm just enjoying it today, y'all. I'm out. For real this time. Like, subscribe, and share the content.